This bacteria can outsmart even white blood cells. No one expected it. In the harsh, acidic environment of the stomach, an enemy appeared that could survive stomach acid. Normally, a drop of stomach acid is enough to kill a cell, but Helicobacter pylori glides through it like it's nothing. Worse, it tears through the stomach lining. Not long ago, Jack and his team received an emergency call. The ulcer had already eaten through the stomach's defenses. Acid was burning its way deeper. If no one acted fast, the entire stomach could dissolve. Right now, oxygen was desperately needed to help break down food and keep the repair cells alive. At first, the red blood cells thought this was just another tough assignment, but they quickly realized the stomach had become a war zone. One wrong move, and acid could burn them alive. Chief cells rushed the injured to safety, but once a cell was corroded, there was no saving it. Thankfully, mucus cells patched up cracks in time, and platelets rushed in to seal wounds. That was the only reason things didn't get worse, but the root of the problem. The body's owner had been binge eating and drinking for too long. Watching his friends suffer, David shook with fear. He slipped away, hiding in a capillary. He told himself it wasn't his fault. The stomach was just too dangerous. What he didn't know was that the few remaining white blood cells were on their way. As he wondered why bacteria were even here, the ground suddenly shook, like a monster thrashing inside the body. Red blood cells had to push harder than ever to deliver oxygen. Another violent tremor. Jack dropped his oxygen load. Luckily, David caught it in time, but before they could breathe easy, huge cracks ripped through the stomach walls. The protective lining peeled away at alarming speed, and then the enemy revealed itself. Helicobacter pylori, not only huge, not only immune to stomach acid, but spewing toxins that shredded tissue, most ulcers. This monster is behind them. As it tore at the stomach, the white blood cells finally arrived. The battle began. Jack seized the moment. He and David rushed oxygen to where it was needed most, even in deadly conditions. But Jack couldn't avoid injury. David begged him to stop, to save himself. Jack refused. Meanwhile, the white blood cells were struggling. This enemy was brutal, and had home field advantage. It attacked harder, faster, with no sign of stopping. Jack and David sprinted for their lives, but the ground gave way. Jack collapsed, his wound tearing open. David didn't hesitate. He saved Jack, pushing him back to safety, but David fell, straight into the acid. Jack lunged to grab him, but the chief cell dragged him away. Platelets sealed the breach. It was too late. Jack broke down in pain and guilt. At last, medicine arrived. The Helicobacter pylori were beaten back. The stomach was safe. The cells cheered, but Jack felt only emptiness. Can you really live with losing your best friend?